What's going on, amigo? What's going on? Last take. Diamonds in my ear. We're here, man. Jones and Jimmy, last take. We have an interesting, very interesting week already. Trades, people getting hurt.
I know, right?
It's ridiculous. Where we gonna hit? I'm gonna start with this trade because I have a interesting take on this trade and what's gonna happen during the season.
Me too.
How somebody's legacy is gonna take a hit.
Okay.
First off, as we all know, Kyrie is on the Celtics. I hate Boston. So anybody from Boston listening, you know what it is. New York and Boston, if they did that shit, let's be honest, they did that because they saw the Knicks wanted him. So they said, no way we're going to let the Knicks get him.
Or they could have just...
Because to be honest...
Or they could have just seen an opportunity to upgrade, and they did.
How much did they upgrade?
A little bit.
Is that enough? Well, to be honest...
They became a better team.
I think so.
You know?
But the key in this trade, I'm not sure if it puts them better than the Cavs, is they both don't play defense. Kyrie doesn't play defense.
That's true. No, that's very true. But at the same time, I would say this: like, if the trade was meant in order to compete with the Warriors, they actually made themselves worse because, yeah, they both don't play defense, but at least Kyrie has the size to stand in front of Steph. Isaiah Thomas, Steph would just be shooting over him all day.
But Steph didn't play that great against the Warriors neither time.
You mean against the Cavs, right? That's what I'm saying. Kyrie did a good job.
Steph didn't play that good against the Celtics either time. Sorry.
Which times?
Both times he played
in the regular season.
It doesn't matter.
Come on, it's not gonna be the same.
This is not football. You gotta understand.
It's not gonna be the regular season. And hold on. Wait. Was it Marcus Smart who was on Steph, or was it Isaiah Thomas?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters, because if it's Isaiah Thomas on Steph, it's gonna be a different result. Now, if it's Marcus Smart, who's a good defender, yeah, he's gonna give Steph problems.
So what was happening when Isaiah Thomas was on the floor? Who was guarding Steph?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Maybe they have both of them on the floor at the same time.
He averages 40 minutes a game pretty much, so he was on the floor majority of the time.
Which means, right?
Steph can't guard him either.
Hold on, which means during those 40 minutes, right, at a time, Marcus Smart is on him, correct?
I get what you're saying, but it goes both ways. Like, Steph isn't stopping nobody.
Yeah, he's not.
So, but I feel, like I said, I really do think the Celtics have upgraded because, see, I feel like they lost a little because they got rid of Crowder as well. Like, I don't get why they did that.
Well,
I think that was a bad move.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could.
Danny Ainge is a guy. I think he's a smart GM, but I feel like he's a guy when he does a trade, he wants to wow the other team so they can't say no before somebody swings and they take it. Yeah, because you look at his. But you know what? It's hard to criticize him because you know why?
He showed you exactly how to rebuild a team. Not that trust the process bullshit. He showed you how to build a team. He showed you how to rebuild a team. Trading away Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and all of them, right? Rebuild that from the ground up, right?
That's a process.
Yeah, I understand. But I'm talking about the Sixers' philosophy of trust the process.
But where they at now? The Sixers have potential.
Wait. They have potential, but have they made the playoffs?
But wait,
have they made the Eastern Conference Finals?
You can't predict somebody being hurt. That sounds ridiculous.
Have they made the Eastern Conference Finals, or even the playoffs?
How many teams have made the Eastern Conference Finals? Really?
Exactly. And the Celtics did it by rebuilding.
They did it because
by rebuilding.
They did it through trades.
Exactly. And who's responsible for the trades? Isn't it Danny Ainge? Exactly.
But that's not rebuilding.
Man.
That's not rebuilding.
Of course it's rebuilding. Drafting and trading. That's the. Hold on. Wait. How do you build a team? So there's only one way to build a team?
I have a question.
There's multiple ways. Drafts, trades, and signing free agents. How is that not part of rebuilding? I don't get it.
You done? Okay.
Answer my question.
You done?
Answer the question. How is that not rebuilding?
I'll wait for you to be done. All right, so rebuilding is when you take apart a whole team. And
They pretty much did that.
they really didn't. What they did, first of all, Danny Ainge was the GM when they went to the finals 2 years in a row. There was no rebuild, really. They just made trades. Now, you're talking about who's been in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the first time in how long they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Of course, but I'm talking
got
about
smoked.
no. I'm talking about after they traded Kevin Garnett.
Okay, they
to the
rebuilt.
Nets. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about way back when they traded for those guys. I'm talking about when they traded those guys. They rebuilt
every
pretty
team
quickly.
rebuilds.
They rebuilt pretty quickly. Exactly. And how long has the 76ers been rebuilding? That's why I said Danny Ainge did it the best.
They've been tanking. They haven't rebuilt.
Well, that's their idea of rebuilding.
No, but see, you can't. But see, you got to understand something about the Sixers. Who would have known Joel Embiid will pull a Greg Oden?
True.
I'm a Kansas Jayhawk fan. I seen him play in college. He never had problems like that.
Yeah, you can't predict injuries, but what about all those other years? Because that was only 1 year Joel Embiid was in the draft. He didn't get drafted every year.
Okay.
So what happened to
They
every other
drafted
year?
Noels knowing he was hurt for a year.
So whose fault is that they keep drafting players that's getting
It's like
hurt?
whose fault is it that all the Mets pitchers keep getting hurt?
The Mets.
The strength. It's not. It's strength. Some players they break. Their body breaks down. It's like perfect example. Who knew Grant Hill ankle was going to do that?
Yeah.
It happens. It's not a bad. If you look at their picks, everybody said that was smart picks. Sixers are on their way, but unfortunately, like the Blazers, where would they be if Greg Oden didn't get hurt? I think personally they would be in the Western Conference Finals at least out of these last. I would say 3 times out of the last 5 years.
But
Greg Oden was a beast.
let's get back to the Celtics though, right? So I'm gonna ask you this, right? Do you think that like close the gap even a little bit?
I think they're going to. I think they're going to come out of the East. I don't see how
they're beating
first,
the Cavs.
Why do people act like the Cavs are so great?
Hold on. I have a theory. I have a theory about this trade.
How do you ask me a question?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, look at the matchups. The Celtics upgraded. Kyrie Irving is a better player than Isaiah Thomas, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's one for the Celtics. The only thing better they have is LeBron James.
Yes.
And Gordon Hayward, and I think LeBron is a step slower. Kevin Durant
he's
clearly
slow down.
Clearly proved that. Gordon Hayward's not a fast player, but if the Celtics are going and they're on the run with Kyrie, come on. Gordon Hayward will shoot his eyes out.
Hold up. I still don't think they're beating this.
And they also have 5 guys who are shooters, like a team that gives the Cavs problems.
But the Cavs also have shooters. You forgot
But
about
they don't have 5 shooters.
JR.
There's a difference.
Even Crowder, he's a good shooter.
True, but they don't have 5 shooters that are in your starting lineup. So that's going to make them go small.
All right, you can do a small lineup, but they'll have four shooters on the floor. That's still good.
But I don't see how they're going to beat them. That Cavs team is not the same without Kyrie.
That's all.
Is LeBron the reason that they won that championship? The last one that they actually won?
Yeah.
Who hit the game-winning shot?
Who was Finals MVP?
Right.
Who hit the game-winning shot?
Yes, the game-winning shot of one game. But who was the MVP?
So they lose that game.
Finals.
But they lose that. They lose the finals.
I understand that. Even if they lose. On that team, who played the best the entire finals?
He didn't.
Come on, you judging one moment. One moment. Okay,
who kept him? Wait. It's like saying Jordan.
Who kept him in the game to get there? Who kept him in the game to even get to those moments? Come on, man. Stop discrediting LeBron, man. That man is great. I don't even like LeBron. I'm not even a LeBron fan. I'm not a fan of his game. But come on, man. Come on.
He's not the reason that they won.
Of course. You giving him that one moment. Come on. What about the entirety of the game?
Oh wait. I got another moment. Hold on. I got another moment when he pulled this acting stunt and got Draymond suspended. Why? And this is a fact. Why is it neither one of them got technicals, but Draymond Green got suspended?
Okay. No, I agree with you.
I want to know why.
I agree with you. I think it was bogus. I think LeBron.
Why was it bogus?
But because it
say it. Just say it.
It was flopping.
Say it.
LeBron was flopping.
Because the league wants him.
No.
They're not going to suspend LeBron for one, unless he gets caught with steroids.
Listen, Draymond should have never been suspended, but at the same time, Draymond knows he's being watched closely, right? So why even react like that? Why even react like that? So why you?
What did he do exactly?
He kicked the nigga.
But how did he wind up?
He kicked him.
How did he wind up? But how did he wind up on the floor?
Yes, because of LeBron. But it doesn't matter. Should have reacted like that. Especially if you know. Listen, he got himself suspended.
Jimmy, like I said.
What happened to personal accountability?
Jimmy.
Come on, man. He got himself suspended.
Jimmy, like I said.
He got himself suspended.
People that have actually played on teams in heat of battle, when that testosterone is flowing and you in the heat of battle, especially when you playing for a championship, Jimmy. It's a whole you can't sit there and say, well, he shouldn't have reacted like that.
Okay, but you also gotta have composure.
But he didn't really,
especially if there's a championship. Hold on. If there's a
people do stuff like that every play.
No, he didn't do anything to get suspended. But at the same time, he's already being watched, and he already had mad tags.
Jimmy, you're going against your own words, Jimmy.
No, I'm not.
Listen to what you're saying.
He knows he was being watched closely by the refs, right? He's already had mad tags. Built a reputation. So exactly. So why react like that in the pivotal finals?
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to finish.
Come on, man.
You said he didn't do anything to get suspended.
I don't think he did anything to deserve it. No.
No, you said he didn't. You didn't say nothing about faith. You said he didn't do anything to get suspended.
No, not.
Therefore, if he knows he didn't do anything to get suspended, he shouldn't have got suspended. But because it's the Queen,
but that's not how the refs feel. That's not how the NBA.
Oh my God, you can't do this.
So it's LeBron's fault the NBA felt that way.
It is him. He gets special. If you're gonna sit here and play blind and say he doesn't get special treatment, when numerous people have said that he gets special treatment. You hear Jeff Van Gundy chew out the refs how he gets special treatment. What do you call that?
So it's his fault. So you mean to tell me he went up to all these people? Wait. So he went up to all these people and said, "Treat me special," and they did. Right?
It's not about what he did.
Okay, then exactly.
How the league is.
So it's not about him how the league is. Why are you blaming him for how the league is and how people perceive him?
Because the league runs it. Are you serious?
Okay, blame the league, not him.
Okay, we're going to the next topic. Odell Beckham. Now, see, it wasn't a dirty hit, but you know, football is a dangerous sport, I guess. And you know, it's preseason now. Like we talked about before, a lot of these guys cannot tackle. It's not even about rules. It's just corners and safeties are just pretty boys. There's very few corners that can actually hit and make a tackle. And it's like, come on, he's in the air. He's defenseless. I feel like that was a bit of a coward move by he's a no-name corner, so I don't even know who the hell that was. But it's preseason. He's up in the air. He could have easily came. As soon as he come down, you wrap him up, slam him down, anything. You go for his knee.
Dudes don't want to get fined. They don't even want to take the risk.
You won't get fined for a hit like that. It's preseason.
They don't want to take the risk.
You won't. That's not even helmet-to-helmet contact.
That's what I'm saying. They don't want to take the risk of helmet-to-helmet contact. So they don't want to take the risk in the first place. Jimmy, so they just go straight for the leg.
Ask anybody who's played in an actual league with pads.
Oh my God,
it's no. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. That's like me telling you. And you're a tennis player, but tennis isn't hard. It's a sissy sport. But you're a pro. You know what it's like. So people who never really been in those moments or they don't know what it's like. Like I see a guy coming down. Like I know I can hit him without hitting his helmet. So this whole thing about there's plenty of people that get hit. Matter of fact, there was a hit that went over that was helmet to helmet with Landon Collins and their running back. There's no fine. It's when you target and lean with your helmet, it's a fine.
But at times, no. But at times, the league overreacts to hits.
Depending on who it is.
Okay, the league overreacts to some hits. That's why I'm saying some players don't even want to take that risk because the league does at times overreact to hits. Sometimes it's not even helmet to helmet, and they still fine players. So instead of going high, players are not risking it at all and going low. So I think that's the real problem with the low hits.
I feel like they should just get rid of all these stupid rules. This is not flag football. This is the NFL. You know what you signed up for. So at the end of the day, let the guys play. As long as nobody's like targeting, like how they used to do back in the day, let him play. You know what I mean? Like end of the day, I just feel like that was a coward hit. And guys do always go for Odell's legs, which I find funny. That it's crazy how he gets criticized for how he reacts, but nobody talks about what's done to him. It amazes me. So, but I guess when you're physical,
they play physical football with him, man.
They hold his jersey. That's what they really do.
And guess what? It works because it
ain't working because he's breaking records, buddy.
Takes him out of his element. What happened with Josh Norman?
Takes him out
into his head.
But who's getting burnt that game?
Of course. But
what happened when he played him against the Redskins?
That type of stuff, it gets into his head, man. He gets emotional.
But he still is breaking records.
No, he is. But I'm just saying, you could get in his head.
Football's a very emotional sport. Like guys that hit targeting you.
I understand.
But I want to see them be able to do that.
But if somebody can get into your head that easily, that kind of means you're emotionally weak.
True.
You feel me?
True, but he's young.
So yeah, it's emotional sport, but learn how to control your emotions.
True. Well, like I said, I feel this year I think he's gonna catch at least 110 passes. If not, he'll. Why not? With all the weapons.
Exactly. So the ball is going to be spread around more.
It'll be spread around, but he's getting a lot of slant passes.
I think he'll get I'll say like 80. Like 80 to like 95.
Let me say something. If he caught 101 passes with a depleted Victor Cruz last year, and with a rookie.
That's what I'm saying. With a rookie and
no real good tight end.
Okay. Now that's what I'm saying. He caught 101 passes because Eli was forced to go to him more because those other receivers were not as effective as him.
True.
But now you have Brandon Marshall and that tight end. Eli's going to be able to spread it out more. And you have Sterling Shepard is in his second year, so he has more experience. So the ball's going to be spread out more.
He's going to be better. Because I seen him, I don't know, mainstream, if you've seen it, if you was watching that Browns game, they threw not a slant. They threw a regular out thing for him, like a little receiver screen. He couldn't shake a linebacker.
Maybe that was an athletic linebacker.
Alright, well, I know we're going to commercial. Shout out my showcase, Brown Star Showcase. Shout out Trap House Cityscapes. In a new venue, we will be doing business with Aloha Lounge and Wild Orchid Lounge. Next track is going to be called Future by Bambi Bands. What up, Bambi? Shout out all my female rappers. What's going on? We're back. That was Bambi Bands Future for most of y'all some of y'all that might not know, but we have that song in rotation here. Shout out Bambi Bands, repping Queens. That song's, it's been requested a lot. She's been doing her thing. I booked her for her first show. She was shy, and now, she's coming out of that shit. So, shout out Bambi. We want to talk about, I want to talk more about that Odell injury. One thing I noticed though with certain players, media likes to make the injury worse than what it is. As soon as he got hit, oh boy, the Giants season hinges on this. Dude, it was an ankle sprain. Calm down. Like, I could see if he had to get carted off the field, then I would have been scared. But as soon as he got up and was walking off, I was like, he's all right. He probably just sprained his ankle, which he did. So, he'll be all right. And honestly,
Exactly.
But like I said, if it was a regular player, they'll be like.
I feel like it's just more of a reason to get rid of preseason.
I think you don't get rid of preseason because what about the guys who you never really seen them play? This is what I want to understand.
That's what training camp is for, man.
But you want to see them go against actual talent, not just guys that are on the team because they're holding back.
Right.
But why are these players getting hurt? And before they weren't getting hurt like this. I don't know what they're taking. Not like this.
Dudes is getting hurt, man.
Dudes is getting hairline fractures out for 6 months. Like,
listen, you know what it is now?
It's the
it's not. It's just a different attitude towards injuries. You feel me? Certain injuries. Certain injuries. People used to feel like it's not that bad. Like, oh, you sprained your ankle? man up, suck it up, go back out there. Now it's certain like they have a different attitude. Not any little injury or whatever, they just want to be very cautious. And remember, the players are
guys are getting real injuries though. It's just why they're getting hurt so much.
That I don't know, man.
I know why.
Why?
Somebody will find me, but like I said, it's the stuff they're taking.
But the stuff they're taking, shouldn't that make them like not?
But when your muscles,
like not,
when
injured?
your muscles are so tight, Jimmy, the wrong turn and bend one way, it breaks the muscle. That's why when they tell you when you work out so much, sometimes it can really backfire.
Of course.
There you go. Like you look at some of the stuff that they're taking, like these pills. We're not even gonna get into that. And half of the NFL to me is on HGH. But let it be a baseball player, you're ready to kill them over it. It's a joke. But we all know half of these dudes are on HGH. You can't tell me no. I don't think nothing's wrong with being on HGH.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because it's human growth hormone. It's not a steroid. It's just something to give you an extra edge.
It's for recovery.
But in baseball, America's sport, when when records are getting broken, it's labeled as bad. Because oh my God, how is he breaking the hate average record?
That's why I said like I never had a problem with the steroid era. Like shit, I like seeing people hit.
You do because you like shit that's like video gamers. You don't like real life. We don't like defense.
Yeah, I want to see niggas hit. Look, listen, right? If I go to a baseball game, I don't want to see no runs. Like, come on.
You don't know.
That's the reason. No, that's the reason Americans don't like soccer because of the lack of scoring.
We just don't like it because it's a.
So I'm sorry if I'm going to a game and there's no scoring. Like, come on. That's the reason why Americans don't like soccer. Me personally, I like it because that's the first sport I started watching. That's what I grew up with. Exactly. So, but I don't get how Americans can sit there and say, "Oh yeah, soccer's boring. There's not enough scoring."
Because you know why?
But could sit there and watch a 1-0 baseball game. Like,
let me tell you why.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna break it down for you, Jimmy. One, with baseball,
all you do is stand there. Don't tell me there's more activity than in soccer.
Yeah, so with baseball, so many different things can happen in one play. Soccer, guys wait to get so close to kick a small ball in a huge net. I just don't get that. I'm sorry. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Hockey is way more entertaining.
Hold on. You said they wait to get close. You see? That's how I know you don't watch soccer.
I really don't.
That's how I know you exactly.
When England's playing, dudes
do not score from close all the time.
Yes, they do.
No.
What is the average? What is the average score?
Watch Cristiano Ronaldo highlights or Lionel Messi highlights. Tell me if they scoring from Matt.
You named the two best players. That's cute. But like I asked you, what is the average final score of a soccer game?
Probably like 2-1.
And that's hype.
Okay, what's the average score of a baseball game?
5, 6, 7.
But you like those 1-0 type games.
I didn't never say that.
Yes. You like
if you would have actually let me finish, you
would
like
like those 3-6 football games.
This is how you know when he's wrong, when he keeps going.
No.
Because he has to prove the point. What I like actual action and strategy. First of all, let's take the American League, because both leagues play different. That's for one. With the American League, the average home run hitter is the DH, the right fielder, or the third baseman, or the first baseman. With baseball, you can see a ball hit anywhere from 400 to 450 to 500 feet. Soccer, a guy kicks it in and guys are doing backflips. That's cute.
And playing baseball, right? You could really stand there for the whole game and the ball never comes to you. That's so exciting.
That's Little League.
That's so exciting.
And the ball pretty much does come to everybody, especially infielders.
Not all. But if you're in the outfield, yeah.
You're getting balls hit your way.
And not quite.
I don't know what.
In soccer?
What are you watching?
In soccer,
are you watching Mets? Oh yeah, I got it.
In soccer, you cannot stop moving. Do you know how much you run?
I've seen guys.
Do you know how much you run in soccer?
That's cool.
Do you know how much you run
back and forth?
It's not as much.
The ball goes out of bounds. You have to wait.
It's not as much activity. It's really not. It's not as much activity in baseball. Come on. So you mean to tell me in soccer, right? You could play a game chewing tobacco? You can play a soccer game chewing tobacco? Good luck with that shit.
What does tobacco have to do with the actual talent?
If you standing there, that's what I'm saying. There's no activity involved.
Jimmy.
No, I'm not. How am I reaching? I'm speaking logic.
Tobacco have to do with the game?
If you can sit there, right? If you can sit there and chew tobacco while playing a sport, that means there's not much activity.
So basketball guys chew bubble gum and blow bubbles.
That's different than chewing tobacco.
Come on.
Dude, come on, man.
Jimmy,
That's different from chewing tobacco.
Okay,
That's way
we're gonna leave
different.
baseball alone because baseball is America's sport for a reason. Guy, like I said, I want to see a soccer player just come and hit a baseball 500 feet or 450 feet even. Or even throw a pitch 99 miles per hour.
And I want to
hit a pitch 90 miles per hour.
Scoring soccer.
Oh, I think Larry Fitzgerald showed us soccer isn't that hard.
He was playing what, goalie?
He was actually kicking the ball in too.
Against who?
Somebody, I don't know. It was on video, YouTube it.
Right.
But
it's not that hard.
So you rather watch? Oh well, I know the answer to this, but I just want to debate this to prove my point.
Oh Lord.
So you rather watch soccer over hockey? You're hesitating. It's the same thing. But you know what's the difference?
It is.
You know what's the difference?
I like watching
hockey. Is a man's sport. Why? Because if you get in my face, you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna break your teeth.
Listen,
And it's way faster. It's way faster. There's way more chemistry involved as well.
Listen, I'm not gonna argue against you. I would watch hockey.
I know
I like it. There's activity involved.
We watch hockey.
No.
But I'm saying, would you rather watch
involved.
soccer or hockey?
If I had the choice, probably soccer because I know it more.
Well, that's fair. But hockey, to me, is a more faster-paced and interesting sport because
No, it is interesting
the
to watch.
goalies make saves that you see in video games.
It's interesting to watch. I'm not gonna say anything bad about hockey, but with
You're right. I'll have the
baseball or
Canadians on your
soccer,
ass like grass.
Canadians are nice, man.
They are until you get them mad.
They're nice, man.
You know who has the worst? You know who has the worst riots ever? Canadians. That's after their teams win.
Dude, nah, not Canadians.
You want to pull it up?
No, European soccer fans.
Yeah.
That's what has the worst riots.
Yeah.
Soccer fans. Dude, listen. You know
That's when they lose, though.
No, you know there was some dude who actually got killed by the cartel, like on a World Cup team
I'm not
because he
surprised.
scored in his own goal. Like, yo,
And the KGB killed the Russian player because he lost the game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, soccer fans get real, son.
Well, yeah, soccer games get a little racial for me too.
Yeah, they get real racial.
It's like when Dominicans and Puerto Ricans play each other in baseball.
Oh God.
Yeah, it gets crazy, but they're the same
They're the same
people.
thing. Yeah.
Same damn thing.
But according to them, they're not.
Rice and beans.
Whatever.
Same shit.
Don't do
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We all love the same type of food. Same type of food.
What the hell we doing?
Yep.
Nah, if
You
from the
guys like
Caribbean,
eating lions and fucking-
No, you bugging.
Oh,
we just
God.
cook. Listen, we just cook it. We just cook different ways, but we all eat the same
Eat the
shit.
Same shit.
That's what you like to believe in your pretty little minds.
Yeah, the Caribbean, man.
Aaron Judge. He was in a slump, but we found what was wrong with him. Apparently, he switched his batting stance, and it shows. Personally, I don't. You know what I want to say, and I've been meaning to say this, and this is coming from somebody who I watch every game, literally, and like what I've noticed, and I think is the real problem, he's tired. You gotta understand, this is our first time playing a whole 162 game season, and in the minors, I think the season's like 110, 120 games. It's a huge difference.
And didn't really have an all-star break, like most other players.
Wait, you talking about the minors?
No, I'm talking about Aaron Judge. Like he didn't really have an all-star break. You know how
yeah, 'cause
players
he,
go home.
You know,
and
he
stuff
was.
like that? Yeah.
He put on a show.
Yeah.
He put on a show.
I told you that. Didn't I tell you that was?
I said he was going to win. No, that didn't affect him. It had nothing to do with that because he hit a home run 2 games after. It's just one thing people got to understand: when you have such a great first season in any sport, and you have a mediocre second half, like he's not this, and all the criticism come. But to me, he actually still leads the American League in home runs. Stanton passed him because Stanton's on a fucking mission right now.
Is he at 50 already? Because last time I checked, he was at like 45. 47 now?
46. We gotta
God
check
damn.
that. But I think in the future, because if you look at one thing I know is how he fields the ball. Usually he picks up the ball, runs, he guns. People don't even run on him because his arm is that serious.
Yeah.
But in Boston, he lollygagged, and they tried to chew him out for it. I'm like, okay, he's human. He's gonna make a mistake, and Betts faked him out. He made it seem like he wasn't gonna tag, and he actually tagged. And he threw the ball in, and people were looking like, "What did you just do?"
I see that.
The dude is tired.
See, those people, they need to shut the hell up, man. No, for real, because
It's a good thing we can actually
like
post on the air.
when you're like playing a sport, I understand. Like sometimes you do get fatigued. Like you have to pace yourself at times. Like you can't go 110 miles an hour all game.
I used to when I averaged
that. Hold on.
65 points a game.
Right. Listen, right? We've seen that with Russell Westbrook.
Al Bundy again.
We've seen that with like players like Russell Westbrook. You feel me? He goes 110 miles
I've
an
never
hour
seen him
all
break
game.
down though.
No, last series, yes.
Break down.
Every fourth quarter he was shooting bad.
But that's what he does
he got
in the
tired.
playoffs. That's what he does in the playoffs.
No, he was the only player that. Hold on, he was the only offensive player. I feel like he got tired. He was.
Nah,
Yeah.
he has a history of choking when it's crunch time in the playoffs. Just like James Harden, another
But anyway,
overrated player.
Back to
player.
Back to baseball. Back to baseball. We jumping from one
No,
sport to
somebody
another.
actually agrees with me. Sister Soldier's in the building, by the way.
Back,
Damn, son.
back to baseball.
Nah, she's prettier than Sister Soldier. Like she was.
Yo, I haven't read not one of those books.
She has a book.
Yes.
I thought somebody assassinated her already.
Oh
She
my
has
god.
a few books, don't she?
A few.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta get my refund.
Bestsellers.
Yeah.
And mindless idiot. Meanwhile, what's the other one that was blabbering? Somebody shut her up. What's her name? The rapper. She's been coming at everybody. Her career's like over.
Oh shit. I know what you're talking about, but damn, what you got against her?
What?
I know exactly.
How could you ask me that? You don't even know who we're talking about.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about.
It's not Little Mama.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. Azalea Banks, right?
Is that her name? That idiot?
I think it's about Azalea Banks.
Is an idiot.
She's an idiot.
And she is.
Like,
I gotta agree with that.
See, this is why this new era. If one of my artists gets signed, I gotta have my lawyer right on the side of me, because I'm gonna get a lot of lawsuits for beating people up. Like you gotta understand, I'm from the death row era. You get what I'm saying?
I knew you were sure.
Real. I'm not sure. I'm not that. Oh, it's just this. I'm a Queens dude. You know who's the bully in rap, right? 50 Cent.
Okay.
It's like certain shit. Like she could never come at me or anybody on my team. You know what I'm saying? That's like her calling my daughter a coon because she deals with a certain type of people. Next day, it'll be on TMZ. Azalea Banks laid out in hospital. Sues Sweet Jones.
You gonna beat up a girl?
Listen,
I wouldn't
feel
have
like
to.
this.
What? Bosses don't get. Man,
Listen, I feel like this.
Bosses don't get their hands dirty.
Listen.
Bosses don't get their hands dirty.
With that whole coon situation, I feel like there is dudes that are coons, but
There are.
that word.
What I don't like is like if somebody do like one thing, or if like you disagree with the with
You're
the black populace, you're yeah.
I think that word
like
should be
that.
banned from certain people using it, because it's just some. Now we're in a day and age where people learned what the word is. It's like everybody wants to use it.
I didn't know what that was.
Those same people, but like I said, certain people.
Yeah.
We're from a different era. We're talking about 25 and under.
Yeah.
So like end of the day, it's like certain people. I just feel like you see them in person, as I know. That energy's not there all of a sudden. It's just Facebook. You know I'm playing. Like anyway, yeah. So like I said, I feel like with Judge, I think he's gonna finish with 50 home runs. He's got 87 RBIs. I give him 115 because the reason why I'm not high on
like
the RBI.
36, 37
That's
now?
37. I think he hit one a little while. I know Sanchez is on fire right now.
So that means right now he would have to hit 13 home runs from here to the end of the year.
I think he'll
It's
hit.
plausible, but I would say
we
he
only
falls
got-
short.
Nah.
I think he hits like 45.
It depends. You know what? It depends on why I'm not positive about that, because if we're in a position where we're definitely going to make the playoffs, they're going to rest him. So it all depends
I'll
on
say
a lot.
45.
Probably, but I'm gonna go 50 because I think he was tearing the ball up the last 2 games. And then, excuse me, you got Sanchez, 7 home runs in 9 games. The monster's back. So now he has protection. Hicks is back. Now Castro's gonna come back. How do you pitch to Judge? He already walks like once a game.
True.
He strikes out once a game, which is ridiculous. But somehow every count he's in is a full count. They've done how many times he's been in a full count? It's almost impossible. It's never been done.
What I would say is